Hi! This workout is for everybody. It's not technically a workout, it's stretching. So I decided to put together my favorite stretches because I think stretching is the most underrated thing that you can do. It really is like the fountain of youth. If you ever go to a nursing home, you look around and hardly anybody is standing straight. That's because their hips get so tight over years and years of slouching or sitting in a desk or driving somewhere, and just over time our muscles get shortened and tightened. If we don't stretch, we will have lots of pain, lots of trouble. So I put together my favorite stretches for every single person to do. I'm going to do it with you so that way you just run the video and it's nice and easy, you just follow along. So every single thing we do will be held for 30 seconds. Go ahead and put your right foot forward, left foot bent in, flex the foot, reach forward, 30 seconds. Take a deep breath. You want to make sure that you have a straight back and you're reaching forward. You can keep your hands to the side. You can put it under your calf, that's up to you. But you want that straight back. Obviously with the belly in the way, it's kind of hard for me to lean too far down. But go as low as you can. Now, keep your legs where they are. Walk your hands to the center, flat back, shoulders down, and reach it forward. Keep your chin tucked in so that your neck is in line with your spine. Hold it here. Couple more deep breaths. Just like to start with these simple stretches. 5 more seconds here, and then we'll switch legs. Go ahead and switch legs. Take your left foot forward, right leg bent. I'll come at an angle. Reach down to the back of your foot. You want to flex that foot. Again, keep your hands at the side if you need to. If you're rounding forward, back it off and straighten your back. You want your back as straight as possible. It'll give you more of a stretch in your hamstring. Hold it here. Keep your legs where they are. Walk your hands into the center right here. And hold it. Good. Back straight, chin tucked. You don't want to put your neck too far out. That'll actually loosen up your skin and give you more of a double chin. You don't want that. So keep that chin in. 10 more seconds here. I like holding every stretch for 30 seconds. I think it really helps loosen up those muscles. Now what I want you to do is take those legs out wide. With your hands, walk yourself forward. Go as low as you can. If you can lay on the ground, lay on the ground. If your back has to round, or if you're pregnant, your belly's probably touching the ground, don't round your back. Keep your hands nice and straight. Bend those elbows, flex your toes. The more you flex your feet, the better your knees will stay in alignment. With your hands, walk it over to the right side. I like stretching it over nice and wide. Taking that left arm over to the right toes. 20 more seconds here. Flex those feet. And breathe. Nice deep breaths. 10 more seconds. You'll feel nice and rejuvenated after these stretches. It's great to do in the morning and great to do again before you go to bed. Other side. Reach it over. Deep breaths, 20 more seconds. Make sure you're either looking straight up or straight ahead, or if your neck hurts, you can look down at your knee. So it's up to you. Keep a nice wide stretch on the side of your body. One more time, walk it to the center. Should feel a little bit easier right now. 30 seconds. The next series of exercises I'm going to do, I totally took from yoga. We'll do part of the half pigeon poses. I'll do them at different angles so you can see. That way you know you're doing it right. Now what I want you to do, take your right leg, bend that knee. Use your hand, lift yourself up so that your hips are squared. Flex the feet, back leg is straight out behind you. Sit up nice and tall. You want to lift your hips up so that they are squared to the front. Take some deep breaths. This really helps open up those hips. 30 seconds here. Now reach it forward. Walk yourself down. Again, if you have a belly in the way, you could either put a block behind under your leg and under your hip in the front. You don't have to, it's up to you. The more flexible you are, the more you can bring your foot forward. If it hurts your knee, bring your front foot in towards your hip. Okay, those are different ways to change it up. Hold it here 5 more seconds. Keep a straight back, chin in. Now sit back on your hip. Bring that back leg, the left leg forward. Cross it over your right knee. Keep the knees straight. Flex the feet to keep the knees in alignment. Hold it here. If you'd like, you can keep your hands behind you. It's okay if your knee is up high. Over time, it'll come down. Okay? More flexible you are, the lower it'll go. You can also come forward if you can keep a straight back. Good. Now what we're going to do, take that left leg, put it in front. We'll do pigeon on the other side. Back leg straight back behind you. Front leg again. If you want, if it's easy for you, bring the foot forward more. If your hip is tight and it hurts or you feel any pressure in your back knee, bring the leg closer. Okay, different ways to switch it up. So, bring it out. Go ahead and walk yourself forward. If you can lay all the way down, lay all the way down. If you got a belly in the way like me, or your hips might be really tight today, who knows, then go ahead and keep yourself up a little bit more so that your back is straight. We got about 10 more seconds. All right, now sit back on your heel, or on your hip, excuse me. Take your right leg, cross it over, sit up nice and tall. 30 seconds. To me, these stretches just open up your hips so much and feel amazing. I always love it. Take some deep breaths. If you want to lean forward, lean forward. Again, if your knee is up high, that's fine. Keep the feet flexed up. That is the most important part. We'll just do a couple more stretches after this, but those are like my go-to stretches. I love them. Okay, now the butterfly pose. That's what I called it from dance. Press your feet together. The soles of your feet come together. Knees you want to press down. Keep the back straight. Chin in. Lean forward as much as you can. Again, you don't want to round your spine, so if you're rounded, walk back a little bit. That's okay. You want to feel it in your hips. Less than 10 more seconds. Take advantage of how great this feels. Now bring your feet out a little bit more in front of you. You should feel this in a different spot in your hips. Same thing, straight back and walk it forward. Hold that stretch. Keep that chin in and the back straight. You want to make sure that your elbows are also helping you to push down your knees as long as that feels okay. We'll do one more stretch after this. Now, what I want you to do, you're going to bend your knees, bring them into your armpits. You're going to use your hands. You're going to lift yourself up into a deep squat, or called the frog. Hold it here. This is a great exercise to loosen up your pelvic muscles